Hey Barb, it's Drew. I'm going to try to do one of these sponge really quick videos just for you. I'm at my daughter's house. I got a pieces of ugly bisque we've been messing around with this afternoon. So I don't have the Santa Claus, but I have a rose and I have a witch. So I'm just going to do the witchy first, and then I'm going to put multiple colors on the rose and we'll see how it works, okay? Now, I did get them wet and I squished out all the water in the paper towel, okay? All right, so let's see. I don't have a foam holder, so we're just improvising here with a bunch of paint. There, I think you can see it. Let me see. Let me see here. All right, so just gonna use black Easy Stroke on the witch. I've actually only been using Easy Stroke because I think it gets a better coverage, solid coverage. Rachel's using her own paint. It's called Color to Clay. So basically, I don't even have a palette. I mean, this is pretty sad. So I just got it on this, and I'm going to, this is probably a little bit wetter than I would normally have it, but I'm just going to pounce the witch on it. Like that. It's pretty heavy, actually. And I'm going to go like this a few times on here. So hopefully I got enough paint on her. So she looks like that. So hopefully she'll be flying in the wind here. So I'm just going to, I'm going to actually go straight. Let's see. I want to be able so you can see it. There we go. I'm just going to put it on the plate straight down. And now, this is the part that's always difficult for me because I like to mush. But you just need to rock it back and forth. And this one's the one on Bare Bisque, okay? So this one here is on Bare Bisque. And I'm just rocking it back and forth. And I think you've used some of these before, so you notice, look, it's got a really good grip on it, so it's absorbed into the bisque. So I should be able to just pull it right off, hopefully. And that's pretty good. Look. Okay. So now I'm going to put that aside just for a minute. I'm going to reload that same sponge because my granddaughter was, we were going to do handprints, but it turned out to be a disaster. So we're going to wash this off, but this is just a plate with Easy Stroke on it. And so it's a little yucked up, but so you know it has color on it. So we're going to put the witch on it again. We're going to pounce him up and down over here a little bit. They tend to be a little bit heavy. Looks pretty good. Usually I use a flat something, so let's see. Let me see, she's going to be flying through the air. Maybe we'll just have her fly right here. So I'm going to just put her there, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm not going to push hard. I have a tendency to mush, and you're right. If it's detailed and you mush, then it all does go together. No, when you say it globbed out, I don't know. It sounds like you had too much paint in it, but let's see. Okay, so I got this one on here, stuck for a couple minutes. So now I'm going to lift it straight up. Oh, God, it was really hard to pick. Might be one little piece that's white, but look, it's pretty good. Maybe one little piece right there. We could touch it up with a brush, but it's pretty good. Okay, now I'm just going to throw that sponge in the bucket of water. So what I have is the rose sponge, and it's pretty detailed too, okay? So, I don't have a lot of colors here with me, but I have wineberry, and unless it's poopy, I'm using it full strength right out of the bottle, okay? So I'm gonna do the rose with that, and then I'm going to put ivy, no, I think I'm gonna put leaf green on the flower, on the stems. Now that's a little poopy, but I'm gonna use it. And I have some ivy, that's leaf. I have an ivy. Here's leaf. What is that ivy? Leaf. Leaf. Why do I always pick the leaf? Hang on here. 10, 12. Leaf. Leaf. Here's ivy. Yeah, these were just a couple of paints I brought home from Laughlin. Well, you can't even tell the difference really between the two. All right, let me put, just for fun, a little bit of white over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put French brown, because I'm gonna try to make the stem with French brown, okay? Because you wanted multiple colors. Okay, so here we go. So, I'm not even using one of my regular brushes. I'm going to use just one of these here I bought for my granddaughter today. Cheap old brush. So I'm going to put the wineberry across the top of the rose. I'm going to rather smush it in just a little bit. Now this was in my suitcase, so I think it's sort of okay. Sorry, I need to look over the top of my glasses. So I'm going to fill that up pretty good because it's going to end up soaking in while I make the leaf color. Okay, I'm just going to wash that brush out real quick. Okay, now I'm going to put in the one leaf color. I don't even know which one's which, but there's the one leaf. And I'm going to load it. Sort of like that. And load the other one. Sort of like that. I'm trying to go a little bit quick because I don't want the red to dry out. I might just go I'll put a little bit of the other color right on the one side of the leaf. And this side of the leaf. Grab it through. Okay. Hope you can see me. Okay, then I'm going to do the stem with the brown. It's really getting gutsy now. Anyway, so you see how I'm putting that on there. That rose stem is really small. Okay, now, just before I press it, I'm going to go back, into the red really quick. And actually it's wineberry. And I think on top of that, maybe I'll put a little bit of white just across the top of the wineberry color. Just down maybe one side, make it a little bit lighter. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we'll see how good or bad it's going to be. So I'm going to take the plate that we did the original Black Witchy on, and I'm just going to stick it on the plate like this, and I'll push it. Okay, so now I'm rocking it. Okay. I do have a tendency to mush, so I'm letting it absorb for a minute. I'm thinking I have enough paint on it, but I don't know, because you gotta go sort of quick when you're doing multiples. Or you could spread it with your finger. I think actually probably spreading with your finger might go quicker. Maybe I'll try that when I reload. Okay, so now I'm gonna just pull it straight up. Oh, it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do it with my finger this time, because I know that I've seen Rachel do it with her finger a lot. So it does go quite a bit faster when you're doing it with your finger. And I think also you get more paint. Have you tried it with your finger yet? I don't know. So that's in there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my other finger, put more on the greens. I think you could even blot it in a little bit. Okay, now I'm really going to get gutsy. We'll do the brown. Guess I got a fat finger, got a little bit on the leaf, but that's okay. We'll just blend it in a little bit. Okay, let me go back. I'm gonna use my pinky, I guess. Put a little bit of pink on the rose, on that one side maybe. Okay, here we go. Let me wipe my fingers off. Okay, so I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna use this plate here. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold it, and I'm gonna try to put it here in this blue area because I want you to be able to see it. So I set it down there. Okay, and now I'm just gonna wiggle it on, and it's right. You know, I'm mushing a little bit, but not too much. So I'm gonna let it just absorb for a minute. I sort of think the cover coats work better, even though I did it with cover coats and easy strokes in the beginning. And yeah, I didn't use a wet sponge either. I didn't know you were supposed to, and I found out about that later. So it's been what, maybe half a minute? So you can see, look, it just still sucks right in. And it's pretty good. Look. So I don't know what you could be doing wrong. I would like to say you had too much paint on the intricate design area. And I thought I had a Santa Claus, but I think I sold it in this last batch this last weekend. So anyway, that's my story. You might want to do a video so I can see what you're doing. Okay, over and out. Love you. Bye.